Everyone, my name is Amari, and I'm just checking in with you guys. I'm doing my makeup right now. I'm getting ready for um, to see my surgeon for a bariatric bypass or sleeve. I think that's what it's called. I gotta be out of here. I'll be done with my makeup in the next like 10 or 15 minutes. I'm almost done. Um, I really have struggled with losing weight. So right now I am just trying to find the best option to get all this weight off of me. Yeah, so if you guys just want to watch me finish up my makeup and, you know, get glam for the day. I have something to do later on. I have a group to attend to later, so I'm glad I have makeup on for the whole day. So yeah, so watch me use my next thing. So right now I'm at the contour. I use this palette right here. I have a new one on the way because I'm running out of my contour. So I take a brush if I can find it. It is a contouring brush. It's this one. And then I just go in and use my mirror on one of my palettes. Right below the cheek, right here. You see that? And then I bring it up higher, right here. And then I sweep down. And then I come up to the forehead. And I don't put no liquids on my forehead. Just powder. Because we want it to look not heavy. I use a lot of powders. That's full coverage powders. That's how you get definition. And then I go on this side. Underneath. Take a little more powder. So I need a new palette, but my palette should be coming today. I ordered it the other day. So it should be here today. Because I'm running out of my contour. And I usually wear makeup every day. So if I'm going out, like if I'm going to the grocery store, no. But if I'm going to an appointment or groups, yeah, I'll put some makeup on. Some girls don't, get glammed like I do. Some people only do it like when they go to church or something. That ain't me. I like to look presentable and cute at all times. Cute. And then me, I do it down my nose. Some people do it on the sides. No, they don't look right for me. I don't have a big nose. But I don't need to, it's just, I don't know, it don't look right. So that's what I do. And then I'm done contouring. So I take a blush brush and I use this blush by Black Radiance, if I can find it. There's somewhere. Right here, found it. It's right here. Right here. Take this little brush, contour, it's a blush brush. And I just do it like this. Let me show you. Turn to the side. And boom. Focus it all right here in the front. And then bring it up. And then pat it just on the sides. We're kind of sweet, yeah. And this should be more. But this is a baked blush. So it's really hard. So that's not enough. For me, that's not enough. There we go. And I'll come up just a little bit on the forehead. But I'll blend that out. It's a little pink. Just go like that. Go on this other side. Just a little bit more. And then a little bit on my nose. A little couple swipes. That's it. And then boom. I take this, my contouring, nothing's on it, and I just blend it all together. Just blend it all together. So it won't look too, yeah. Boom. You see how that blends? Now blend it all together. Okay. Now I take my powder. I do a light powder in the middle. And then to a trick too, if you want more definition and more to make it pop, go over this process twice. And you get more definition. If I can find, I just had it. I keep all my makeup in this bag. So I do this, and then I go on the sides of my nose. Pat, 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 lightly pat on the side. You see that? Boom. Then I take this a little bit more. I go right under the eye, and then bring it up high, right underneath the eye. And that's how I highlight underneath the eye, without disturbing the blush. On the sides of the nose, and that's gonna pinch the nose. Gonna pinch it, and then go back in your palette, going just like this, and that's gonna highlight underneath the eye. See, I don't use setting powder underneath my eye because it doesn't give you enough coverage. I use a pressed powder. And I go above the lip, and then down right here. And then I go around. And that's how I'm highlighting the front. And then I do a little bit on the forehead. Just in the center. Boom. Yeah. And then I go back in because my contour is kind of gone now. I'm going back in with this. Just to brush this, no product on it. And then I just kind of redo it. Now you can see the contour. Then I take just a plain, my blush brush. And then I go in and just kind of swipe all that powder off. Just bringing that blush back in and then on the sides. Boom. See that? Boom. It's back. Just like this. Boom. It's back. Boom. Okay. Then I go in to do my contour underneath my it was like a highlight contour. It's really just to set this stuff, because this right here is still kind of sticky. So to set it, I use a loose powder but it's my complexion. It's 35 Deep by Maybelline. It's a good powder. And this will go underneath my blush and contour. I'm about to show you right now. Just like this. Boom. And now bring it in right here. This powder, see? Boom. Boom. And that's perfect. That's the same color as my skin. It might be look a little light, but when you dust it off, you can't even tell. Underneath the contour, back. Boom. You see that? Boom. Okay. That's it. And then I'm going to take a darker one. 40 Dark by Maybelline. And I'm going to do it all on my neck. Ooh! Jesus. I ain't going to do that. Some spills on my thing. Okay. So go underneath there. I never put this powder right here because it's too dark. But it's good to just blend it in my neck. Set my neck. And then my neck is done. Oh, just burps. Boom. And then I go ahead and do my my highlight. Now I used to not wear highlighter, but highlighter just blends everything in and just makes it look just bomb. This other trans girl, this white, her name is Haley, and she said, I think you should start wearing blush. Your makeup is beautiful, but I think blush will be a good addition. And since then, I have been wearing blush. I've been wearing blush. I'm not blush, highlighter, sorry. And then she said highlight. So I highlight in this palette, and it's a good shimmery highlight, and it looks amazing. So I let this just sit. And I take this brush, and I go like this. Boom. And then I come up. Boom. Boom. Come up, boom, like that. Boom, up on the forehead. Take a little bit more. Circles. Just keeping it on the highlighted areas. Boom. Just on my contour and blush areas. Boom. Then I take a little bit, and you see that? Take a little bit on my nose, down my nose, and now I wipe off some of that powder on the side of the nose. Boom. And then above my lip, just like this. So you gotta watch out with highlighter, because if you have texture skin, highlighters bring out that texture. I don't have no texture right here, so it don't make my skin look right. No. Now I would never put it right here, because that's what I do have a little texture, just in this little space right here. This space I want to keep it nice and smooth. Okay. So, boom, it's on the forehead. Then I take this same brush, nothing's on it, and blend it together. Push down, and just blend it all together. Oops. Boom. And now it's blended together. Now, I take another brush to just wipe off all this extra powder. I take just a little fluffy brush, not that fluffy, but it's nice. Nice and loose. And then I'll just go in and dust that bottom off in the neck part. Boom. You see that? It's done. Now the makeup is done. Now I just need to put some mold on, but I'm gonna just do some spray. So what I do is I use witch hazel, and I fill it up in like a setting mist bottle, and I just refill it with witch hazel. And witch hazel is good for the skin, and it's not going to disturb the makeup. And witch hazel has a little bit of alcohol in it, but it's not going to make my makeup too dry. It's going to moisturize my makeup. It's not going to. But if I have a long day, I'll spray. I will spray this on first, and then I'll use my witch hazel. But I'm not going to, my makeup's going to be on for a couple hours, but, because this is a little expensive. So I really just use this when I'm just going to have a real long day. But I'll go ahead and do this. So just going to do it, and that'll really knock off the cast. And boom. And then I have my fan blowing to actually dry it. But witch hazel, that's a great alternative to setting your makeup without buying setting spray all the time. You can just use witch hazel and just fill it up, and it's gonna make that makeup look bomb. It's setting in, it's looking bomb. And then I do, my molds. So what I do with my molds is I do some, you probably won't believe it, but it's the only way to have the molds stay there all day. And you can touch your face without it wiping off and all that mess. If I can find it. take a little bit of glue, hair glue, black. Then I take a little pen, if I can find it. If I can find it, I can find it. There we go. So, just a little bit right here. It's a dollop. It's a dollop of, and then I do my beauty marks. Moles, beauty marks, whatever you want to call it. Boom. Do it like this. Put one right here. Put one right here. And then one right here. Boom. And them are my beauty marks. Then I brush my brows. Brush my brows up so they don't look like who did it and for what. So, take a little spoolie and brush them up. Brush them up. Boom. Just like that. And boom. They're brushed up. Then I take my lip. I do my lip. I'll do a gray lip. And then I put highlighter on top of it. And then it will have a gloss to it. So this. And if I can find the right one. Yeah. So I use this color and this color. And I dip this into this. Boom. And then I do my lips. Like this. A little bit of top. And then I go below, up the pupils go. Right here. Right here. Boom. And then I mack them together. And then I take my finger and then I blend it all in there before it dries matte. Look, it is gonna dry matte. And this will stay on all day with a gloss on it. It's gonna stay all day. And then I take a little a little highlighter. I go over the lips. Yep. And boom.